Hello, cannoli. Reacting to your run-of-the-mill misgendering right now.
Hey Don,
Hey, Don, run-of-the-mill misgender.
somebody got misgendered. Some tragedy happened somewhere in the Triborough, so we're gonna check it out.
Transborough.
Transborough.
Let's see this.
It's when you refer to somebody by the wrong pronouns. Although we've gotten in the weeds with it these days, because now a biological man can tell you that his pronouns are she, her. And if you refer to him as he, him, you have now committed the grave mistake of misgender.
And be honest, at work, even though we're in New York, none of us play with this shit. We're like, yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's why Biden's gonna lose, because he's trying to do this he hem shit on Hispanic people. It's like, nah, bro.
It's crazy because when we literally opened a store, we were just asking anyone for help, right? Someone was like, we were just like asking anyone if they wanted extra hours or whatever. One time, a gay dude accepted on the group chat. He came through. We were like, all right, yeah, anybody but him. All the managers were like, because, nah, dude, this guy was one, he was slow as hell, and two, he just moved around like this the whole time. It just annoyed us.
Moved around like what? Oh God.
It annoyed us. So we were just like, yeah, enough of this shit.
He's a trans T-Rex.
Bunch of Boricuans and Jamaicans, not that shit ain't gonna fly.
No, man, you can't have a batty boy in the kitchen, man. We're making the food for the people.
Yeah, bro, we don't know what disease you have. We're around food. No gays around food.
Yeah. It's like,
I
making AIDS, crema catalana. It's like,
hope if anyone hears this, they just know that we're actually joking. Except for AIDS. If you have AIDS, that's irresponsible.
no, but it's actually a priority for restaurants to have AIDS-only staff.
Oh, remember that restaurant and that ad for that restaurant we saw in Toronto? That was like, all the workers have HIV. Let's remove the stigma. You homos are near food. It's like,
You guys literally, you know how many times you fucking making a shitload of potatoes and you just bleed on a little bit of them? Yeah, you can't do that if when you literally bleed on a little bit of them, which is normally fine, you have AIDS, bro.
yeah, I'm not even gonna feel safe near if they're wearing gloves. Okay, like all it takes is one
Like,
drop.
like, what are you making? Magic Johnson Marisco? Like, what's going on, bro? Like, what are y'all doing, bro?
You have to be on prep to eat at the restaurant. I'm good.
You know the little fucking mints they give you at a restaurant, like an old school restaurant? Yeah, now they give you the same mints. They have prep in them though. They're just warning you.
You know why old school restaurants they give you mints? They used to give mints, bro.
What?
Because it was real food, so it smelled.
What does that mean?
Like it was real food, so real food smells like food. So when you eat food, yeah, bro, any food with onions, bro. Like onions were much tastier back then. Everything was much tastier. Had more flavor, had more odor.
I mean, so does it now.
No, not like in the day. Now it's all
Just
chemicals.
because you were eating at Italian restaurants, it's all fucking garlic and fucking oil everywhere. Yeah, your food smells, you mean?
Yeah, my food smells.
Muy fante. Argentinian food, nice steak, smells beautiful, smells like meat. Hey, Don.
Yeah. A chimichurri.
Chimichurri. Hey, Don.
Yeah.
People even think this should be punishable under law. So what happens when a biological man makes it his entire personality to film himself getting into altercations with people who misgender him? Let's talk about it.
Those exist. Those accounts of these
Those
fucking
exist. They're all over TikTok.
yeah, the people just trolling people. Do I look like a man to you? And it's like a dude in a fucking pink velvet fucking dress with a full beard. It's like, yeah, I see how somebody fucking thought that. All right, it's not A to fucking Z over there. Carfandule.
Get into this video, I do have a Patreon if you'd like to support the work that I'm doing on this channel. The link is in the description down below. No pressure. Now, let's get introduced to this guy. I do not know his TikTok handle or anything. We're not going to get into all of that. Don't want you guys to go leave him comments or anything like that. Let's just watch the content and see how we feel about it.
Like that, he's having a nice feast.
Shooter.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good. But it.
Yeah, the little balding spot there. Oh God, this is mental.
Was not.
That is a man. I'm sorry. This is a man's plate. No chick is finishing this unless she's like enormous. It is not ladylike to finish a humongous plate like this. Like,
You have never taken out a black girl.
dog, are you serious, bro?
You never taken a black girl to Red Lobster, bro. They be
not-
eating your plate,
Not a big
her
black girl.
plate,
Sorry,
the
not a
fucking
big black girl.
appetizers,
Not a big black
extra
girl.
bread.
Sorry, not a big black girl.
I'm talking about regular sized black girl.
Yeah, I think we have a different criteria for regular.
Oh. So what if she's big? She wasn't in this particular case. I mean, there's depends, bro. There's chicks that do eat a lot on the first date, bro. There's some chicks like, yeah, they're like, oh my God, cover their mouth with like little fucking sauce dips. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And they eat like half a salad or some shit.
You're telling me a chick might order this, but you eating most of this if you do.
See, I don't see it, man. Maybe that's a little bit too much food right there.
Yeah, if a chick orders a whole ass platter like this, you eating most of that.
Yeah, I don't think a chick will eat all that. That's a dude right there.
Shooter.
Wow, you can even tell it's a dude by what they're ordering. It's like, are you not calling me ma'am? It's like, well, I've never seen somebody order that, ma'am.
It's
Yeah.
like a knife in the
I'm
heart.
sorry.
I also didn't specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. I'm just gonna go.
Oh God, this dude is famous for just doing this.
And there's first where by the way, it's sheets. All good. I should have stopped there. You shouldn't have gone on to say, but it's not all good, or it's like a knife in the heart. Obviously, these people are not going out in their daily lives to purposefully disrespect somebody. And if you're me or you think like I do, I don't even see that as a form. I see that as a form of acknowledging reality. And it seems as though that person was particularly apologetic when it came to using the wrong pronouns in this case. It should be
Yeah,
just
like
stop
if
there.
I misgender something, which I have, I'd be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and then I just.
I misgender people over the phone all the time, bro. Like some dude, but he just sounds like a complete pussy. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. He's like, I'm a sir. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, my bad, sir.
I've been at the register.
Regular people or even regular fucking trans people don't care.
Yeah, I feel like real trans people don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, I'm trans. I'm used to it.
Yeah, take it like this. As annoying as trans dude was, he never like came up to me and be like, dude, I'm a dude. I'm a chick or whatever. Call me a chick.
He did have a fit like a chick though, so that's pretty feminine.
He did. Well, he did. Honestly, yeah. He literally was like, dude, don't talk to me. I'm busy or some BS.
See, playing the part much better than this one.
Yeah, it's like if you were a regular dude, you just did that. It's like, do you want to get punched?
Yeah, and then they get aggressive, be like, "Oh no, this is a whole ass man. I'm gonna fight this person." Like the viral video game one. Remember the one in the GameStop where that trans was like, "It's ma'am, it is ma'am." You don't remember that one? Oh, we gotta go down memory lane. This one?
You need to settle down, mind your business, okay? Once again, man. I said both of you. No, you said sir. Once again, it's man. I just said both of you guys. Now, right before him, said sir. Sir? Motherfucker, take it outside. If you want to call me sir, I will show you, sir.
You never saw that clip? I've seen dope transphobia on the train in New York. Like this one cracked out bitch was like, "Are you guys looking at this? What's wrong?"
Oh, I was there, remember?
And it's like,
When we were living in New York, bro. Fuck yeah.
don't
Guys,
talk.
and we were just like, chill out, bro. Even we were like, yeah, I kind of get you, but chill out, bro.
Move on, eat your food, and go about your business.
Sweetwater starts at, okay, not,
They have the money. Like you're not eating oysters. Like you have the money to transition better than this if you're eating oysters. Come on,
But oysters are fire.
expensive though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, aren't they all rich?
No, remember that's what the Inca chick was saying that like if you see a trans person in your house, it could just be a homeless person because most of them go homeless because the surgery's so expensive.
God damn. God damn, man.
it's always like a knife. It always hurts every single time.
The knife or
Wondering
not?
if this manager I can talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I was called sir. Oh, okay. It just really sucks every time it happens. I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir.
Is your chosen name Karen?
Can I speak to the manager?
Can you call me sir? Hey, I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this.
God, it's like-
sir, call me sir.
Oh.
Just like it kind of hurts a lot to get called sir.
Oh, sorry about that.
Very good. Thank you so much. No, yeah. Thank you. Nothing like a good misgendering. It is a knife in the gut when I get called sir. I feel like I need to tell him. I need to tell him.
Why would you assume that he is a him? Did he tell you what his preferred pronouns were before you started referring to him as him? It must be pointed out that this individual is constantly going to restaurants, setting up a phone to film himself eating, and then catching these moments. It's almost as though he anticipates these moments happening and thinks, you know, this may be good for social media content. And if he can
Why don't you
anticipate
go
these moments-
film in a fucking Islamic state?
Yeah, go to Alabama and see how
No, yeah,
transphobic America really is.
and try this BS.
Be like, nah, you need to get off the street, son.
Yeah.
You one of them trans convicts walking around busting out of jail.
One of those
Miss
trans migrants.
happening and the moments of apology from the servers and waitresses who are taking care of him, maybe he can also acknowledge the reality that most people are going to make the mistake, if we can even call it that, of referring to him, as that is what most people see. And it's almost as if you are imposing, or at least attempting to impose, a new distorted reality onto other people, as if the world revolves around you, as if you have some sort of sense of entitlement to the language that people use. They are not the ones committing this act of disrespect in this moment. He is in fact the one committing an act of disrespect. It seems as though in these videos, every single person is attempting to just do their job, and they're attempting to do it respectfully, which is why they're using phrases like sir and ma'am. They're going out of their way to try and be respectful. And this guy, due to his own distorted view of reality, is trying to police their language. But let's keep watching. Maybe it gets better.
But that hurt. It hurts more when it's not intentional because it means like this is sir to him. I know you didn't mean it, but I'm not a sir. It's okay. I know
Yeah,
you
the
didn't.
balding would. The balding would definitely indicate. It's like, yeah, Sorry. This is getting out of hand.
It's getting ridiculous. You're getting great service over here.
Like, there's apparently a lot of this because we're only 4 minutes in.
Oh yeah. Is this the great misgender?
You know, it hurts. I know when people clock me, it's fine, but like it doesn't hurt. Thank you. I'm not sir.
The fuck is that?
Not sir. Not sir. But the guy who dropped the food off.
What is this, bro? It's like the most fucked up episode of Madeleine I've ever seen in my life, dog.
What are they supposed to do?
This is Transland.
You're fired.
What if he doesn't tip them because of that? He uses it an excuse to not tip them.
Probably.
Oh, that's horrible that he doesn't.
Bad service. Yeah, the videos where those people get caught having bad service. It's probably like, no, sorry, you were transphobic. $0.
I just don't understand. At what point, if this guy surveys 100 people and asks them, what are you going to refer to me as? Which pronouns would you be most inclined to use?
And if out of those 100 people, 98 say I would refer to you as sir, if I was talking to you in passing or serving you at a restaurant.
At what point do you have to then acknowledge that this is happening to you so often that maybe you are the one that does not have the best view of the situation? If you can constantly get, video after video after video of somebody referring to you as sir or he, him, maybe it's you who needs to do a little bit of self-inventory about the way that you are presenting to the world. And typically I have a lot of sympathy for people who are going through something like this, as we know it comes from a deep sense of incongruence with their mind and their body. They feel uncomfortable with themselves. They feel like they need a big change. And that big change comes in the form of social transition or changing the way you
Yeah,
look,
but I
or the
think
way
this
you
dude
dress,
is just
even
doing
getting
it for
surgery
clout.
in many cases. But when you choose to take on an identity like this and also disrespect other people while doing it, then we have a problem. It's one thing to go around and say, hey, could you please refer to me as she, her, and not have the expectation that people do it. Allow them to make the choice freely, allow them to make mistakes. That is one way to handle the situation, and in my opinion, the right way to handle the situation. It is a whole other thing.
It's crazy because in comedy, I bet you could show this exact video and it would be like, oh, she's wrong. She's transphobic. Yeah, like what's her name? Laura Highwood. She. Oh God. Okay.
Oh God, we're gonna go back to that shit, bro.
Sorry.
Cannoli reuniting back in New York, in Queefville.
Yeah.
I got a fucking Tony Soresti.
We knew her.
I got a Tony Soresti to even get stage time around here. You believe this shit, bro?
Troy. Yeah.
I got a Troy Soresti. I gotta go in as a fucking alias to do these mics. Cause I'm banned.
Yeah.
How you doing? That's how good at comedy we are. We already got canceled, folks. It's real. How you doing?
Yeah. Troy Soresi.
You gotta go up as Troy Soresti. Crush.
Trust.
Call them gay and stupid to their face. My name's Troy Soresti. How you doing?
Wait for people to misgender you, correct them, go after them, talk to their managers, try to get them fired or try to get them reprimanded, and then post that on social media later. It leads me to believe that in fact it is not a knife in the heart or a knife in the gut or a knife anywhere to this individual. That in fact he may get off on the idea of people misgendering him because he knows it brings about
She went there with the H word.
about this new manufactured outrage that we are so in love with on the internet. If it truly were a knife in the heart to get misgendered, wouldn't you avoid that at all costs? Wouldn't you stop maybe going to restaurants where this is happening to you? Wouldn't you stop?
Wouldn't you just DoorDash? Until the procedures, like, you looked like a,
What?
Wouldn't you just DoorDash until you got all the procedures done and you looked like a whole ass chick?
I mean, apparently that's like years, dude. If ever.
Hey,
Not
I
film
mean,
so that you could go back and watch
yeah.
over and over and over again? I would think so. But this person chooses to film them, edit them, put them out on the internet, and then do it over and over and over again. But let's take him at his word that in fact misgendering truly is a knife to the heart. That still means that you have work to do, because for the most part, that is the way that the world is going to treat you. You have a couple of options. Your options are to go further down the path of trying to feminize yourself so that you can become a passing individual if it hurts you so much, or you can choose to acknowledge the reality that yes, in your current state, some people are going to refer to you as sir and he, him. And the truth of it is, the world does not revolve around you. It is not me all the time. You are not the main character. But this is further proof that victimhood
main
is really
character
currency.
syndrome.
If you can identify with a marginalized group and get evidence that you are constantly being berated and assaulted
You ever
by
see
those
people? You ever heard of main character syndrome?
I don't know. I probably have it.
Oh, it's a whole thing. Mad thespians have main character syndrome.
Oh. Son queef.
Oh, bro.
I saw war. I saw bombing. I saw.
Hello, my name is Emily, as you may or may not know, and today we are going to discuss main character syndrome, or
That's your type?
hyper individualism mixed with social media.
Me like it.
Themselves as if they are the main character. I feel like at first,
Yeah, I didn't know a little sushi slug gonna pull up, dog.
their lives, and
Damn.
just so that people would, be.
You got that kudos Zaza, baby.
Role play. It's the Vietnam War. I'm an American. You're a Vietnamese
Feel like
village.
I'm in a coming of age film, and so what? Sue me.
Yeah. I want a humpy sake, baby.
It's only been emphasized.
Hey, done.
Syndrome, right? And it's sort of splintered off and given people an outlet to behave in a way where they're really only thinking about themselves. For example, the first thing that I'm going to talk about in relation to main characters.
Oh my God.
We'll call.
I wanted to eat my hero, Shima. How you done?
TikTok, where
6 foot hero. How you done?
something that was circulating online probably a
let's see
while
this
ago by
clip.
the time that this is posted. But
Who the fuck cares what she's talking about?
beans.
Wow, que bravo.
Bean soup. The main ingredient is beans. Okay.
It's soup, baby.
Beans, mind you. And then, in the comments, people were asking, kind of dumb questions like, do I have to use this much onion, or can I use parsley instead of chives? And it's like, you can do whatever you want. Like, no one is strapping a bomb to your chest and saying you have to use exactly this much onion. Like, just do
I
whatever.
want to strap a bomb to your face, baby. How you done?
I don't like beans. Can I use something other than beans for this bean soup?
Yeah, I got these magic beans right here.
Talking about, baby, if you don't like beans, then why are you sitting here watching a tutorial on how to make a bean soup? Okay, why do you feel the need to make a comment about your personal taste when it clearly does not apply here? Maybe they were trolling. Okay, maybe
I got magic beans and a big stock. How you doing?
You gotta see main character syndrome videos.
No. Let that video ride. What are you doing, bro? Get to the good parts, bro.
She doesn't even post clips.
Yo, who's that chick, bro?
You want a name?
Yeah, she's
Not
hot.
even Emily.
What?
Not even Emily. That's her channel.
Fire. Get that Viet gush, dog.
Oh yeah, people that say Google me and shit like that.
I'm a businessman.
It's not instant gratification, but it's something.
Whoa! You don't even know. You don't know your
Yeah, do you realize who my dad is? That's a main character syndrome.
Yeah.
I got it, bro. I got it.
Your mother never told you? Yeah. Oh.
Your, your mother never told you, huh?
Fire.
Okay, I'm gonna take control of your whole thing. I can't wait, baby. I can't wait.
This is good.
I like this one. The reality of this situation is all these people are actually NPCs.
Whoa!
My God.
Sorry about me yelling.
Whoa!
My God.
Looks like Steph Curry.
That guy, see, someone that makes a fool into oh,
See that coming?
oh, oh. What?
Dude got a chair thrown. This shit went WWE.
Whoa!
Looks like Steph Curry.
Oh. Yo.
Oh!
My God.
Looks like Steph Curry.
Oh, yo. My man got
Thrown, dude. They threw a whole ass chair at you, boy.
hates him though. What do you think he did?
Tried to fight somebody. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But over some dumb shit, clearly.
Yeah.
They're just like, fuck this dude.
Arpandoli.
See that coming?
I did not either. But his friend was holding his other arm back, so you couldn't even like block his face.
No. Wow, that's what she said.
I didn't see that coming.
Sometimes main characters get hit by the boss, and I hope you ever continue because you ain't coming back from that. It's a 3 hard hit right there.
Fell on the walk. Fell on the walk where you guys walk in front. We're all going to the same place. You'll be right here. I'm not arguing up.
Bro, this is at fucking Epcot, bro. How do you get in a fight at Epcot?
Is that supposed to be an insult? Good one. Why are you business? You're gonna cut everyone. Why are you business? They come on the wall. It's okay.
I mean, I don't know if there were any.
Cutting in line is so stupid.
He's the best. This dude's the best. Hold on. It gets, yeah. Guy comes to tell them their kids are out. Wow, the first
Bro, this shit goes on
dad
for a minute.
that was like, hey guys, I have my 4-year-olds here. You're literally on a children's.
Yeah.
You're in Disney World. That was just trying to work out. Being the weird man in the corner of the gym.
They set up their whole tripod just pointing at him, laughing and copying his workout because it looked goofy. Didn't really like that. I found it kind of cringe. So I made a video on it and it did so well that they took down the original video. When I was done there, I was
Oh,
not
bro,
excited.
you know it's a classic case of main character syndrome? Those videos where chicks set up cameras at the gym and then they try to frame some guy for being creepy just because he notices the camera.
Or notices their ass extra. Because chicks just film themselves at the gym doing exercise now. They're all trying to be like influencers or whatever the fuck. Like at my gym, there's always some chick just filming her. Like, guys, and like even talking. Guys, I'm doing leg press today. It's gonna be great. Just Just squeeze it out
Yeah, like
instead of shake it off. Just
yeah,
squeeze
I
it out, girl.
this.
I'm allergic to. I'm not eating tomato. Hey, she needs help. She needs,
I'm married. I'm married.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That's
Well, this bitch ain't even good looking.
who the fuck is this guy?
The guy who edited it or some shit.
This Joey Swole. Bro, what the hell is this? This is like a look at this juice head.
Fire.
Yeah.
And here we are again, the man that won't stay out of my business. I mean, why is it so hard for him to not getting my shot in this public gym? You know, why can't he just do whatever he wants to do in this public gym where he also pays a membership? I don't understand.
That man needs to mind his own business. That handsome man needs to mind that handsome man with those.
Bro, the steroids are getting ridiculous.
Yeah, dude's like 50. Folks, you can't be jacked at 50.
Yeah.
That doesn't work. Carfandole.
Yeah, the gym. Alright, this is gym rat shit.
And when I stand up for myself,
Oh,
he
look at
threatens
this.
to call the police.
This is how it
Don't
goes.
bring up my membership.
Something.
He's minding his business.
Okay, I thought so.
I will hold to my word to you. Yes.
That means what? That means what?
I can call the police and trespass right now. He's like,
Okay.
okay, cool.
Fire.
That's what we'll do. So right now, let's take this stuff and hit our front.
And when I stand up for
Fire.
myself, he threatens to call.
Fire.
Fire. Because she's literally just trying to do that.
Yeah. He's like, I ain't having this shit.
Fire. Dude stood up for the boys.
It's a W for the boys.
The boys are back in town. Dun. Carfandule.
Carfandule.
Yo, what else, dog? Oh, dude. The Tucker Carlson interview with Putin.
We gotta see clips though, cause it's hella long, dude.
Yeah, it's fire, dude.
But they don't even have it like chopped up like that.
Bro, just go to the fucking website, bro, and skip the first hour because it's all the history lesson. TuckerCarlson.com.
That's what it is?
Yeah. The whole thing, bro.
That's
Just
his
skip like.
website?
Yeah. The Vladimir Putin interview. Skip the first hour because it's all history lesson about like Russia. Then he gets to like when he was gonna invade. Why he
Easy.
invaded.
Why would I call him? What should I talk to him about? Or beg him for what?
And what messages do you get back?
You're going to deliver such and such weapons to Ukraine. Oh, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Please don't. What is there to talk about?
Do you think NATO is worried about this becoming a global war or a nuclear conflict?
At least that's what they're talking about. And they're trying to intimidate their own population with an imaginary Russian threat. This is an obvious fact. And thinking people, not Philistines, but thinking people, analysts, those who are engaged in real politics, just smart people understand perfectly well that this is a fake. They're trying to fuel the Russian threat.
The threat I think you're referring to is a Russian invasion of Poland, Latvia, expansionist behavior. Can you imagine a scenario where
Putin said this was a softball interview though after this? This is not a softball question. Just to keep it on. This ain't a softball question.
Yeah.
Bro.
The interview's kind of balanced, bro.
He's a terrible guy, Tucker Carlson. But this is a good question. I'm just gonna say that.
where you send Russian
Mi piace un po'. He's entertaining.
In one case, if Poland attacks
He's a
Russia,
nutball, though.
because we have no interest in Poland, Latvia, or anywhere else. Why would we do that? We simply don't have any interest. It's just threat mongering.
Well, the argument, I know you know this, is that, well, he invaded Ukraine. He has territorial aims across the continent, and you're saying unequivocally.
It's in his
no.
book. I mean,
It is absolutely out of the question.
he's
You
lying.
just don't have to be any
He's
kind of
lying.
analyst. It goes
Put it in
against
his
common
book.
sense to get involved in some kind of a global war. And a global war will bring all humanity to the brink of destruction. It's obvious. There are certainly means of deterrence. They have been scaring everyone with us all along. Tomorrow, Russia will use tactical nuclear weapons. Tomorrow, Russia will use that. No, the day after tomorrow. So what?
When he says they, I want to stop this. When he says they in this instance, I think he's referring to specifically MSNBC. Remember when MSNBC was going crazy with that tactical nukes idea?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No one does Russia prop like MSNBC.
They're like, Russia, Russia, Russia. It's like they fucking eat potatoes all day.
Adam, what if Russia shut off your power tonight? North Dakota. What?
In order to extort additional money from US taxpayers and European taxpayers in the confrontation with Russia in the Ukrainian theater of war. The goal is to weaken Russia as much as possible.
One of our senior United States senators from the state of New York, Chuck Schumer, said yesterday, I believe, that we have to continue to fund the Ukrainian effort, or US soldiers, citizens could wind up fighting there. How do you assess that?
This is a provocation, and a cheap provocation at that. I do not understand why American soldiers should fight in Ukraine. There are mercenaries from the United States there. The bigger number of mercenaries comes from Poland, with mercenaries from the United States in second place, and mercenaries from Georgia in third place. Well, if somebody has the desire to send regular troops, that would certainly bring humanity to the brink of very serious global conflict. This is obvious. Do the United States need this? What for? Thousands of miles away from your national territory. Don't you have anything better to do? You have issues with migration, issues with the national debt, more than $33 trillion. You have nothing better to do, so you should fight in Ukraine? Wouldn't it be better to negotiate with Russia, make an agreement, already understanding the situation that is developing today, realizing that Russia will fight for its interests to the end?
Fire, right?
I don't know if he's just manipulating us, or like
He's telling the truth, bro. We fucked over the fucking NATO agreements. Now they don't want to have the US on their fucking border.
I don't believe when he says
They're trying to stir shit up, so they're gonna take a large chunk of Ukraine.
I don't.
And then they also want to keep the other part Russia friendly.
I don't believe him when he says he would never touch Poland or Latvia. The thing is that in his book, he writes one of the worst days, one of the biggest like things that icks him, like it's basically the central theme of everything he's ever written is that like the fall of the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
But he's making with facts here. But that doesn't mean we should give into our interests. I mean, he's telling us we're the bad guy. But what did the countries that he's lying to us about do wrong?
I mean, what if he just does want to expand and then it's like, yeah, we should have stopped Hitler at Munich type shit.
See? Right now, that he made dope mostly for Israel because they're bombing Lebanon. You know.
Yeah.
And realizing this, actually return to common sense, start respecting our country and its interests, and look for certain solutions. It seems to me that this is much smarter and more rational.
Who blew up Nord Stream?
You for sure.
I was busy that day. Nate, did you I did not blow up Nord Stream.
У вас лично, может быть, есть алиби, у вас лично.
You personally may have an alibi, but the CIA has no such alibi.
Do you have evidence that NATO or the CIA did it?
Dude, he blamed the CIA for the bombing of the plane.
Yeah,
Wagner.
Details, but people always say in such cases, look for someone who is interested. But in this case, we should
know the Wagner dude, the mercenary dude that he killed.
For someone who has
He
capability.
blew up his plane. He blamed the CIA just now.
You never know. You never know.
No, it was clearly Putin, bro.
Capable of sinking to the bottom of the Baltic Sea and carrying out this explosion. These two components should be connected. Who is interested and who is capable of doing it?
But I'm confused. I mean, that's the biggest act of industrial terrorism ever. And it's the largest emission of CO2 in history. Okay, so if you had evidence, and presumably given your security services or intel services, you would.
Oh no, they're talking about the pipe also.
Best.
That blew up, giving gas to fucking Europe.
In the war of propaganda, it is very difficult to defeat the United States because the United States controls all the world's media and many European media. The ultimate beneficiary.
Slapping.
No, no, no.
Now.
Yo, it's crazy because when Kanye held up that list, like one Google search, all those guys were like 9 out of 10 of them were Christian, just regular American Christian dudes.
Yeah, Rubenstein was Christian. Okay.
There's like a few Rubensteins and Feldmans and Gubensteins and Gottliebs, but like the vast majority of those people were just regular Christians.
I'd have to see the list. That's all I'm saying.
Oh God, here we go. He's like, I gotta say, because Kanye's been saying some things.
Kanye been saying some things, man, and he low key be slapping. No, I'm kidding.
No,
but he's out there, bro. He's out there just fucking vibing with part information, part disinformation, you know.
But he came back, and they asked him about Israel, Palestine, and then like the one time where he's like, "Yeah, I'm not really qualified to talk about that." It's like, really, you were not qualified to talk about all the other anti-Semitic BS.
He's like, yeah, I already went after them once.
When it comes to this, I'll pump the brake. It's actually good that he did that because, like, it's like, all right, bet Kanye is on. All right, you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
It would make the left look horrible if he was like, yeah, fuck Israel.
Because they be out there controlling my records and my sneakers.
Yeah.
Keeping all the money.
It's crazy. He lost $1 billion and then the next day just walked into the Skechers headquarters and they were like, yo, we have Kanye in the lobby. We have to get him out of here. They called the cops. Like Skechers.
I got dropped from Adidas. I went to Skechers.
That's like.
And now I think Adidas wants him back, bro.
No.
He met with the dude.
No.
Yeah, because Kanye apologized. He likes Jonah Hill, dude. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I'm watching. What was the movie?
I was watching 21 Jump Street. I realized I can't hate Jews.
Jonah Hill.
I like Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
And now he's just, dude, he's with this badass bitch and he just shoots her naked pretty much and posts it on IG.
Fire.
Kanye.
Three of the biggest are American financial institutions. Don't you know that? So it is possible to get involved in this work, but it is cost prohibitive, so to speak. We can simply shine the spotlight on our sources of information, and we will not achieve results. It is clear to the whole world what happened, and even American analysts talk about it directly. It's true.
Yes, but here's a question you may be able to answer. You worked in Germany, famously. The Germans clearly know that their NATO partner did this, and it damaged their economy greatly. It may never recover. Why are they being silent about it? That's very confusing to me. Why wouldn't the Germans say something about it?
This also confuses me. But today's German leadership is guided by the interests of the collective West rather than its national interests. Otherwise, it is difficult to explain the logic of their action or inaction. After all, it is not only about Nord Stream 1, which was blown up, and the Nord Stream 2 was damaged, but one pipe is safe and sound, and gas can be supplied to Europe through it. But Germany does not open it. We're ready, please. There's another route through Poland called Yamal Europe, which also allows for large flow. Poland has closed it, but Poland pecks from the German hand. It receives money from the pan-European funds, and Germany is the main donor to these pan-European funds. Germany feeds Poland to a certain extent, and they close their route to Germany. Why? I don't understand. Ukraine, to which the Germans supply weapons and give money. Germany is the second sponsor of the United States in terms of financial aid to Ukraine. There are two gas routes through Ukraine. They simply closed one route. The Ukrainians open the second route and please get gas from Russia. They do not open it. Why don't the Germans say, look guys, we give you money and weapons, open up the valve, please, let the gas from Russia pass through for us. We're buying liquefied gas at exorbitant prices in Europe, which brings the level of our competitiveness and economy in general down to zero. So you want us to give you money? Let us have the decent existence, make money for our economy, because this is where the money we give you comes from. They refuse to do so. Why? Ask them. That is what is like in their heads. Those are highly incompetent people.
Well, maybe the world is breaking into two hemispheres, one with cheap energy, the other without. And I want to ask you that if we're now a multipolar world, obviously we are. Can you describe the blocks of alliances? Who is in each side, do you think?
Listen, you have said that the world is breaking into two hemispheres. A human brain is divided into two hemispheres. One is responsible for one type of activities, the other one is more about creativity and so on. But it is still one and the same head. The world should be a single whole. Security should be shared rather than meant for the golden billion. That is the only scenario where the world could be stable, sustainable, and predictable. Until then, while the head is split in two parts, it is an illness, a serious adverse condition. It is a period of severe disease that the world is going through now. But I think that thanks to honest journalism, this work is akin to work of the doctors. This could somehow be remedied.
Well, let's just give one example, the US dollar, which has kind of united the world in a lot of ways, maybe not to your advantage, but certainly not ours. Is that going away as the reserve currency, the universally accepted currency?
Does he talk about Donald Trump at all in this interview?
Oh yeah. Because Trump, Putin gave him a little shout out. He's like, we had a very understanding relationship, Mr. Trump and me. Like he sang his fucking praises for a minute.
Damn. Does he talk about Palestine at all?
I don't know. This is about as far as I've seen the interview, bro.
How have sanctions, do you think, changed the dollar's place in the world?
You know, to use the dollar as a tool of foreign policy struggle is one of the biggest strategic mistakes made by the US political leadership. The dollar is the cornerstone of the United States power. I think everyone understands very well that no matter how many dollars are printed, they are quickly dispersed all over the world. Inflation in the United States is minimal. It's about 3 or 3.4%, which is, I think, totally acceptable for the US. But they won't stop printing. What does the debt of $33 trillion tell us about? It is about the emission.
Как только политическое руководство приняло решение использовать доллар в качестве инструмента политической борьбы.
Nevertheless, it is the main weapon used by the United States to preserve its power across the world. As soon as the political leadership decided to use the US dollar as a tool of political struggle, a blow was dealt to this American power. I would not like to use any strong language, but it is a stupid thing to do and a great mistake. Look at what is going on in the world. Even the United States allies are now downsizing their dollar reserves. Seeing this, everyone starts looking for ways to protect themselves. But the fact that the United States applies restrictive measures to certain countries, such as placing restrictions on transactions, freezing assets, etc., causes great concern and sends a signal to the whole world. What did we have here? Until 2022, about 80% of Russian foreign trade transactions were made in US dollars and euros. US dollars accounted for approximately 50% of our transactions with third countries, while currently it is down to 13%. It wasn't us who banned the use of the US dollar. We had no such intention. It was decision of the United States to restrict our transactions in US dollars. I think it is complete foolishness from the point of view of the interests of the United States itself and its taxpayers, as it damages the US economy, undermines the power of the United States across the world. By the way, our transactions in yuan accounted for about 3%. Today, 34% of our transactions are made in rubles and about as much, a little over 34% in yuan. Why did the United States do this? My only guess is self-conceit. They probably thought that would lead to full collapse, but nothing collapsed. Moreover, other countries, including oil producers, are thinking of and already accepting payments for oil in yuan. Do you even realize what is going on or not? Does anyone in the United States realize this? What are you doing? You are cutting yourself off. All experts say this. Ask any intelligent and thinking person in the United States what the dollar means for the US. You're killing it with your own hands.
I think that's a fact. I think that's a fair assessment. The question is what comes next. And maybe you trade one colonial power for another, much less sentimental and forgiving colonial power. I mean, is the BRICS, for example, in danger of being completely dominated by the Chinese economy in a way that's not good for their sovereignty? Do you worry about that?
We have heard those boogeyman stories before. It is a boogeyman story. We're neighbors with China. You cannot choose neighbors just as you cannot choose close relatives. We share a border of 1,000 kilometers with them. This is number one. Second, we have a centuries-long history of coexistence. We're used to it. Third, China's foreign policy philosophy is not aggressive. Its idea is to always look for compromise, and we can see that. The next point is as follows.
He's about to do some propaganda for the Chinese now.
Yeah, because who do you think's buying all that fucking gas that they can't sell to Europe? We get cheap gas, we have fun.
Don't worry, we got a song for you regardless of where you're from.
We'll roast you wherever the fuck you're from, folks. It's a fucked up show. It's what we do. Hey, Don, need another beer. Aspetta.
It is chilly. It is chilly. Andiamo.
Andiamo.
Putin making some good points.
They're always told the same boogeyman story.
Putin's clapping.
It goes again through an euphemistic form, but it is still the same boogeyman story. The cooperation with China keeps increasing. The pace at which China's cooperation with Europe is growing is higher and greater than that of the growth of Chinese-Russian cooperation. Ask Europeans, aren't they afraid? They might be, I don't know. But they are still trying to access China's market at all costs, especially now that they are facing economic problems. Chinese businesses are also exploring the European market. Do Chinese businesses have small presence in the United States? Yes, the political decisions are such that they are trying to limit their cooperation with China. It is to your own detriment, Mr. Tucker, that you are limiting cooperation with China. You are hurting yourself. It is a delicate matter, and there are no silver bullet solutions, just as it is with the dollar. So, before introducing any illegitimate sanctions, illegitimate in terms of the Charter of the United Nations, one should think very carefully. For decision makers, this appears to be a problem.
Get to fucking.
So you said a moment ago that the world would be a lot better if it weren't broken into competing alliances, if there was cooperation globally. Well, one of the reasons you don't have that is because the current American administration is dead set against you. Do you think if there were a new administration after Joe Biden that you would be able to reestablish communication with the US?
Oh God. She's like, Donald Trump, we own him.
Yeah.
We literally own him.
We got a lot of his debt.
My bank is the only bank that will loan him money. And now he has a $355 million debt to the state of New York.
Oh shit.
I owned him before. How much do you think I own him now?
God damn.
Like
Trumpao.
We're gonna be speaking Russia by the end of year 3 of the Trump administration.
Ay. Or it might just be a hoax again.
Oh God.
A woke-tarded hoax. Oh God, we're gonna speak Russian, guys.
Listen, I do not know conclusively if the Trump team colluded with Russia in the 2016 campaign.
Probably, but so did Hillary.
Probably, but here's what I think is pretty conclusive. No bank in the United States will loan Donald Trump money because he's a complete deadbeat that bankrupts businesses and never pays back people and is always involved in lawsuits, etc., etc.
Except the Russians.
Except the Russians. So they own.
Because they'll give anybody money.
And now he has to pay $355 million to the state of New York, which we know.
To this chick. Oh no, wait.
He's not a billionaire. We know that. Okay. They own him even more now. That lawsuit, not lawsuit, the end to that case for the Trump administration was just a gift to Vladimir Putin.
Yeah, that war's ending, bro. If Trump's fucking president.
Yeah. Year 3, we're speaking Russian.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We gotta learn it.
Yeah.
You, But let me finish the previous thought. We, together with my colleague and friend, President Xi Jinping, set a goal to reach $200 billion of mutual trade with China this year. We have exceeded this level. According to our figures, our bilateral trade with China totals already $230 billion, and the Chinese statistics says it is $240 billion. One more important thing, our trade is well balanced, mutually complementary in high tech, energy, scientific research and development. It is very balanced. As for BRICS, where Russia took over the presidency this year, the BRICS countries are, by and large, developing very rapidly. Look,
I thought of some wild shit.
What?
Trump, hear me out. Trump doesn't try to become a dictator exactly like that. He tries to do this shit.
What?
Because he can only serve 2 terms technically. So after 4 years, that would be it. He would go, folks, Joe Biden undid everything I did after my first term, so I have to run again. That would only be fair for me to serve 2 consecutive terms. So he's gonna
Oh, but that's actually illegal, bro.
he's gonna try to get 12 years in office, but by 12, you know that he's never leaving. He's
No,
just,
like Putin. Yeah.
yo.
No, but that's illegal. Like that'd be ridiculous. Even if he got elected, you're right, bro. You would just be.
Really? Oh, you know what else is ridiculous? Trying to fucking send a mob of people to the Capitol to overturn the results of an election you lost.
Yeah, but that's a good old American insurrection.
You know,
It happened, dude. The last time it happened, we had to have a fucking war about it.
yeah, let's not try it. Yeah, we really pushed our luck, yo.
The last time people were pissed off at an election, they had to fucking fight a war about it.
But the thing is that, do you think Trump
The
will?
bloodiest war in U.S. The Civil War.
You think Trump will be around in 8 years?
It's true, bro. Even if he got elected, he would only be president for another 4 years.
Yeah, but he'll be like, no, I have to do another term because other presidents get to do 2 terms consecutively. Not me. Very unfair.
Very unfair, guys. I need another go.
That's something Trump would definitely try to do. And then by 12, if he doesn't make it, he'd be like, let Don Jr. finish out my agenda.
Yo, but the thing is, dude, that's probably what's gonna happen, bro. He's gonna win.
And Don Jr. And then Don Jr. would be like, no, I need to run for election because I didn't get to do 4 real years because my dad died.
And I was like depressed about it.
And before
So I
you
wasn't really president.
Trump States of America before you know it.
Nah, I don't know about that. That also might be fucking goofy.
It's just a country run by a lineage of bankrupt real estate game show hosts.
Yeah, well, it's already like that.
Compromised by a foreign adversary.
It's already like that. It's called woke in China.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're already living it.
Farmanduli.
We're living in these ridiculous woke viruses that fucking started in Wuhan. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It happened, brother.
Bro,
They cooked all this shit up, bro. They cooked it up in a laboratory in China. They're like, how are we just gonna destroy America? We need a virus to just spread and just kill them all.
Let them lock them into cribs and let them go mad. And then they tried having us stay.
And then suddenly invent 52 genders.
Yeah. Americans just were like, we can't stay in place. We're not as disciplined as the rest of the world.
Yeah.
No, literally it was because it was like, yeah, our economy never stops. It's literally a continuous machine. Like you would stop the American machine.
America, we're number one.
Yeah. But
Look on this GDP, China. Bitch.
I genuinely think though, bro, Trump is so that's why like I'm even still, even with this like given what's going on in Palestine, I'm still kind of leaning Joe Biden. Because it's like, even on that issue, Trump is significantly worse, even though Trump always is significantly worse on an
I
issue.
mean, how worse is it than arming? Dude, you've talked to any Arab people, they're like, nah, fuck Joe Biden.
Yes, but the thing is, okay, Trump instigated. Think about this. Trump moved.
Yeah, but dude, you gotta think about the short term, bro. Trump might end the war, bro. Biden seems to just want wars to go on forever. Ukraine, fucking Palestine.
What?
He's, Joe Biden's the war president. He just fighting wars all the time.
Yeah. But when Donald Trump was president, after he had moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, in Gaza, they had a peaceful protest called the March for Return. While Donald Trump was in Jerusalem, and Israeli snipers just shot a bunch of peaceful protesters.
Yeah.
While Benjamin Netanyahu went on TV to tell them that they're born dead.
Yeah, but it kind of started a party, People kind of popped off a little bit, drank.
Like, and then he
Some
goes,
guys pulled out, the Ramadan and they got laid, bro.
and then he has
Because that brings people together. It's like
and
war in a weird way. It like unites you because you have to fight back.
Donald Trump put Jared Kushner in charge of peace in the Middle East. It's like, this guy just kicked out a bunch of families out of their cribs in New York. Like that's literally he's just a fucking real estate mogul in New York. Like what do you like really?
Yeah, you're removing.
We have a problem with illegal settlements in the West Bank. You're gonna send this dude that doesn't even value people's property in New York.
Yeah.
It's like, are we? Yeah, okay.
Devo fare una pisciata, ragazzi.
Yeah. It is chilly in this room. Like the heater does not work very well. I need to get like a space heater for him.
Andiamo, ragazzi.
Andiamo.
Memory serves me right. Back in 1992, the share of the G7 countries in the world economy amounted to 47%, whereas in 2022, it was down to, I think, a little over 30%.
I want to get to a
The
non-economic.
BRICS countries accounted for only 16% in 1992, but now their share is greater, are counterproductive. This is an obvious fact. It has already become evident. You just asked me if another leader comes and changes something. It is not about the leader. It is not about the personality of a particular person. I had a very good relationship with, say, Bush. I know that in the United States, he was portrayed as some kind of a country boy who does not understand much. I assure you that this is not the case. I think he made a lot of mistakes with regard to Russia, too. I told you about 2008 and the decision in Bucharest to open the NATO's doors for Ukraine and so on. That happened during his presidency. He actually exercised pressure on the Europeans. But in general, on a personal human level, I had a very good relationship with him. He was no worse than any other American or Russian or European politician. I assure you, he understood what he was doing as well as others. I had such personal relationship with Trump as
Sure,
well.
by George Bush.
It is not
Very
about the
broad
personality of the
statement.
leader. It is about
He like George Bushy.
if the idea of domination at any cost based on so.
I feel
They're
like
kind of similar presidents though. Like George Bush was a country boy,
I feel like George.
and then fucking Putin's a little fucking
I feel like
Russian country boy.
I feel like they're the same. Like they both are doing. Well, he's currently doing something very bad, but they both do very bad things. Or George Bush did very bad things, but you would sit down and talk to them, and they were probably just really, really cool people.
Yeah, George just liked to waterboard a little bit, but he was a cool guy.
Forget about that talking to him because he's probably just a cool dude.
He's just like, we need to find the terrorists.
I'm always droning people. You'd sit down and talk to him, cool dude. You know.
Yeah, it's like they all, bro, because we gotta protect America, bro.
Trump, definitely cool dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh hell yeah! Yo, I would. That. Let me tell you, Trump is one guy I would
just start roasting the shit out of us to be like, this fucking dude.
Baby, yo, I would.
We'd roast them back. It'd be fire.
Imagine one day we get like big enough to have Trump on cannoli.
Fire.
Hopefully, we'll be calling him former president by that time because he won't be like a dictator or like trying.
Yeah, no, that'd be weird. But I think he'll probably just win this one, and then he's got another 4 years.
Leader Donald Trump, man.
I think he's probably gonna win this one, bro.
Oh, he's definitely gonna win this one.
I don't see a scenario where he doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, let's look at the polls.
Because everybody's just like, nah, Joe Biden, nah.
Trump versus Biden.
Oh, we could even have fucking Robert Kennedy Jr., bro.
All right, let's go. Oh, God. Biden. Are you ready? Trump by 10. Trump by 5. Trump by. All right, here we go. General election, Emerson College. This is in Maryland. Biden by 15. All right, but hold on. Where's
You gotta look at the swing states, bro. Virginia, Florida, Ohio.
You already know. Trump by 11.
Yeah. You gotta look at Ohio, bro.
Ohio.
Fucking Wisconsin.
Ohio. Trump by 11.
He's winning. He's doing it again. Michigan.
Michigan, Biden by 9.
Wisconsin.
Trump by 2.
Pennsylvania. If he's got this, he's got enough.
By 8.
What?
Trump by 8.
He's got it, bro. Mathematically, that's the same shit he did to beat Hillary.
Yeah, but Hillary won Michigan. I mean, lost Michigan.
Yeah, he'll probably get Michigan too. The Rust Belt will actually come through for Trump. He might even get Ohio, bro. He'll
Yeah.
get Pennsylvania, Michigan. He'll get Florida, Virginia. Yeah, bro. With that and the regular red states, they'll put him over the top. Dude, he's up by 10 in Pennsylvania, bro. That dude's winning.
Yeah, yo, this is a map. You can like map it out.
He's gonna obviously win all the red states.
Yeah. So, all right. PA is going red. Virginia,
Ohio's going red. Put Ohio red.
red. Virginia, red.
Oh, he's already there. 267. But Georgia's going red too.
Georgia's red.
He's
Kentucky,
winning.
North Carolina, red. New York, all these states. All right, maybe these states are blue. Colorado, Arizona, gonna
Yeah.
probably go red.
Dude, and then now just play with it. Okay, so he loses. He doesn't get Wisconsin though. But Wisconsin blue.
Michigan's probably gonna go blue. All right, I'll say that. Yeah, Wisconsin.
Still got enough, dude.
He still got
Winning
enough.
Pennsylvania, Ohio, Virginia, dude, he wins. And Florida.
Let's change this to blue. He still wins. Bro, it's over.
And he probably gonna get Pennsylvania, bro. He's up by 10. He'll get Pennsylvania, Virginia, and then if he gets Ohio, that's it. With Florida, that's it.
Yeah. He's gonna get Florida. He's gonna get Iowa, you already know.
Dog. He's gonna win, bro.
Yeah.
This is nuts, bro. All he has to do is flip fucking PA, dude, and he's got it. PA, Virginia, Florida, and maybe Ohio, and that's enough. He doesn't even need fucking. Well, no, he does need Ohio.
And yo, all the border states are going red, bro. Yo, this is what it's likely gonna be. Dead ass. Oh, he fucked Hawaii. He could even lose this little Hawaii. You know, let's even give him Nevada. Just cause. He's gonna get Minnesota because yo. He's probably gonna lose PA.
Yeah, dude, Trump's gonna win PA, bro. He's up by 10. If he gets PA, Ohio, Florida, he wins, dude. He doesn't even need
Wisconsin. Like, this is realistically what it's gonna look like. Michigan, he might even lose Michigan. That's the thing.
because the Arabs are like, we want Trumpy.
But he's still got a lead in Michigan. Illinois.
Nah, bro. He might. I think Biden might win Wisconsin. But that rest of it looks not real, bro. That's what it's gonna look like.
I give him Wisconsin just cause it's still like a landslide though.
Yeah, dude. Florida, Georgia, Virginia, and then PA. Then if you got PA, Ohio, you're winning for sure. If you just got PA, bro, you can still win, bro. Flip Ohio to Biden, bro.
Yeah, yo, he still wins, Trump.
Flip Ohio to Biden, bro. All he's got to do is win PA, bro. Still
Ohio
wins.
is not winning either of those.
Yeah, but if he wins one of them, bro, he wins.
Remember what he did? He came a year late to East Palestine, Ohio, after the oil spill, and people still haven't got compensated for their shit. He fucked.
Look, dude, all he's got to do is win PA, bro.
He's not winning Ohio. But if he's able to just win PA, win Ohio, say he loses.
Nah, he's not gonna win PA and Ohio. I think, bro. One of those is gonna go red for sure.
All right, say he loses Ohio.
Dude, look, it might come to the wire, but it's Trump, bro.
Then it's shit. Either
It's
way,
always Trump. All the math is Trump, dude. He wins either PA or fucking Ohio. He wins.
win both of them.
And then Biden wins. But I don't think that's happening. I think both of them are probably gonna go fucking
Best case
right.
scenario, he has to win both of these.
I don't know, dude.
Could
I
even
think Trump's winning.
like randomly lose Wisconsin
No.
and still because it's 275 and still have it.
No, it's not. It's 270, bro.
270. Oh
He
no.
loses Wisconsin. He went. Trump wins, bro. He needs that whole blue wall that didn't show up for Hillary, bro.
He has to win these two states then.
Yeah, well, he has to win that whole block. He might. I don't think he'll win fucking. I think where it comes down to will be Ohio, PA, bro. Either one of those go Republican, Trump wins.
And the thing is that he really fucked up with Ohio by showing up to that place with the chemical spill a year late.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the people there are pissed off that much about that.
They were already demented.
Yeah, they are. Like, what the hell? What cabal did you cook up with the 59 genders, Mr. Biden?
But he literally has to win both of them.
It's not gonna happen, bro. I don't think so. Who knows, bro? Maybe America votes for a corpse for another 4 years.
Yeah.
And we just get a chill corpse.
It's not impossible though.
Yeah. I mean, who knows, dude? Technically, Biden was the most voted president in history. That's a fact.
That is a fact, but people are voting against Trump and not Biden.
I mean, still.
Biden polls.
I don't know, dude. I think Trump's probably gonna bag a win, bro. It's like this. The presidency has become like the Super Bowl, bro. It's like you go to the Super Bowl final, you lose one, then you come back, you win again.
Let's see the Democratic primary. Oh, they don't even include anyone else, this website. Hacks. Oh, just Phillips and Michelle Obama.
Michelle's running?
No, that's the thing. Dean Phillips. Hold on.
Are they just gonna pull a switcheroo last moment, be like, and to go on, we're gonna have Michelle become the new president.
Or fucking
And then they'll also win because they'll get with her, low-key, they'll get the first trans president too, because it's really Michael.
Oh.
It'd be fucking
wow.
Jeez.
Imagine that. They'll be like, and we have a secret, guys.
Those aren't our actual daughters. And welcome. It's true, the internet. They finally found out I'm Michael. Siamo terribili.
Yeah.
It's Michael, guys, and I'm gonna be the first president, and I guess technically there still isn't a first female president, but anyway, I'm gonna be the best president I can. Carfandole.
Carfandole.
But that would just get ridiculous. Michael as president, bro, then you'd have like Cardi B as like
it would be Gavin Newsom.
Secretary of the Treasury, Urban Planning.
It would be someone like Gavin Newsom.
He's terrible, bro. He's like governor of the worst run state in America. Just good, dude. Are they literally just trying to sell Gavin Newsom because he's good looking?
It could be.
Because that's literally the only reason this dude gets on TV. He has no fucking opinions for himself, dude. He literally just virtue signals left and right. It's like, yeah, I'm so sorry about corporations taking over America. I mean, don't worry about all the water I have to give to these fucking farmers so that they keep doing their agricultural thing. And then the fires rage all year long because 90% of my fucking water supply goes to fucking almonds. I'm in the desert, whatever.
That is true.
And he's like, oh, corporations, like, shut the fuck up, you fucking burnt out pussy San Francisco fucking hippie.
Yeah, and it's just all it's all like,
what is her sin? What is her sin? She wants.
Why does he have what see, it's like he's a celeb. He's like, he has time to not talk. I don't want to know his opinion on Taylor Swift.
She wants to help people register to vote and remind them the importance.
Yeah, because she votes like how I want her to vote.
Yeah,
which is the gender vote.
Like, I want you guys to vote. I'm personally voting for Trump, but you should vote for whoever you want to. They'd be like, how dare she tell people to vote?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
like,
but it's also like, it's like, oh, she just wants to help you. Yeah, well, she wants to help her base who votes like her. So, like, she just wants you to vote for anybody. It's kind of a little disingenuous.
Yeah. But
it's like, yeah, it's called whipping the vote. But don't be like, oh, I'm better than everybody.
Dems get celebs.
Yeah. Well, they get celebs to fuck goats on camera, then they have video record of it. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, they get celebs, you know. That's the thing.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
Why do you think Tom Cruise is stuck on a fucking religion that doesn't even make sense?
Oh,
that's the thing, bro.
This is the honest way to be. That's why there's an economy in the world. What are you arguing for? Mississippi's economic policy? I mean, that's what you're asking. If I wanted rates, if I wanted the Kansas policy, I mean, it was a debacle. No economic growth. 71%. The GDP tax in big counties. I was 71.
He is not lying, though.
Yeah. Donald Trump is going to clean. Is it fair that Joe Biden, DeSantis, was belly flop? He will clean his clock. He needs attention, and he set this up months ago by doing an RFP. I have the contractors. My question, tried to hire, saying he was going to send people to California. This is a stunt. It's embarrassing. It's not pathetic. I disagree. I think he did the right thing. His state's not a sanctuary state.
You did the right thing by flying migrants around, even though I can't explain what.
Oh, God. He flew them around in first class and they suffered so much. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. He told them they were transsexuals from Tegucigalpa. And he told them to go fucking alpaca. Oh, my God. So racist.
The Jewish Argentinian guy.
We do not claim.
Folks, this is a formidable political force. And this is not about cheerleading Newsom as the epitome progressive candidate. This is about a model for the next generation Democratic movement that better knows how to deal with these would-be bullies. If you didn't know any better, you'd think.
Oh my God, he's such a hero. How he stood up to the bully.
Panic.
Transferred.
Things which, by the way, didn't make a lot of sense.
Homicide.
Do you think there's anyone in the Biden administration that would be eyeing off the Oval Office, but has kind of taken a back step now that Joe Biden has announced his run?
I would say not in the Biden administration, but Gavin Newsom, for example, the governor of California, is champing at the bit to run for president, which is kind of funny because his tenure as governor of California has been a disaster. I mean, that state is just sliding rapidly downhill, but he's one guy that everybody thinks would like to run. And maybe if Robert Kennedy Jr. starts attracting some support and Biden looks weak, that might cause Gavin Newsom to get into the race.
Why was Hitler wrong?
I mean,
We just Charlie Kirk swinging at the gates.
Why was Hitler wrong?
Wow, you can't just start a video like that. You gotta,
Whoa, dude.
whoa.
This dude's wow. This dude's wild.
USA is a fucking.
Why was Hitler wrong? So you're kind of implying he was right. I mean,
all right, let's see.
A whole essay about that. Well, tell me one sentence as to why Hitler was objectively wrong.
To me? I mean,
No.
he was right.
Of course he was. So there's something above you and above Hitler that we're comparing right to. What is that something?
Morality.
Where do we get that from?
How you come up, where you're from, your parents, your culture, I mean, the place you live. I mean, a lot of
So are some moralities better or right, more right than wrong than other moralities?
I would say no, because it comes down to you personally.
Okay, so the Taliban believes it's okay to rape 8-year-old boys called T-boys. Are they wrong?
To me, yes, they are wrong, but to themselves, they think.
Bro, this is a wild conversation.
oh,
This conversation is fucking. Yo,
I love it because because he's brilliant. I get him now. He just says that shit because he's literally exploding.
Conversation.
Dude, he goes to a fucking woke campus and just throws grenades and then records it, bro.
Yo.
That's what he does.
Are they objectively wrong?
Okay, what is an objective? What is the objective?
Well, hold on. Objectively, looking
According
outside,
to what?
right and wrong.
That comes down to me. And to me, they're wrong. But to them, they're right.
Wow. Why was Hitler wrong?
I mean,
They're dumb kids that are coming.
Just dumb kids.
I'm just looking to shoot today. Do you mind if I check the ammo that you're shooting today? Sure. Just these guys probably. Okay. Now I was gonna go with the thicker one too. I don't know, man. That might shoot you back.
Okay, now see, she didn't say good morning to me. So I put an orange dot on her boarding pass, which means they're going to search her anus.
I noticed you also put a bunch of there. Why did you do that?
Because otherwise the line moves too quickly. You see, the whole thing we're going for here at the TSA is a sort of bored fascism.
I think I can handle that. I did not tell you to approach.
Great job! The worst thing a passenger can do is approach your podium before you tell them to. As bad as those 19 hijackers were, the people we see here every day are much worse.
Boy, Larry, there's a lot to remember. I hope I don't screw something up.
Trust me, you have nothing to worry about. You're basically unfireable.
What do you mean?
Come on, Meg. Look around. You're the hottest person who works here.
There are certain words that white people cannot say, like the
Oh God.
and there are certain words that black people cannot say, like the word ass.
Let me ask you a question. That's actually true.
It's okay.
That's facts.
And your husband's like, come on, Bernice. I bet you're fun at parties, holy. Let's get her a shot. I mean, charge her for it, but get her the damn shot. Yeah, he got her a shot. Thank you, guys. Come on, Karen, let's do it.
I giggled.
I liked it.
I liked it.
Natty's go. The Rock for sure.
Give it a like.
He took something when he was a teenager. He made it sound like it was an accident or something, and he got gynecomastia from it. He doesn't like go out and talk about it really, but he's basically in.
Oh, The Rock definitely not
Chris
natural.
Hemsworth, I think is another one personally. It's tough though, because when you say fake natty, have these guys ever come out and been like, I'm natural? No.
Yeah.
To be fair to them, they don't talk about it. When it comes to Chris, there's some problematic component when he's selling a platform of things.
They're on
He has
steroids.
the Senrap. A lot of the workouts in there are based around how to get the physique of Thor. Obviously, these like kettlebell workouts and it's like cool, you can do them and get in shape, but like you're not gonna look like Chris after. Just be a bit more transparent in that, like these are good workouts and like we have good diet, suggestions in the app.
Who's
but
number
just,
one
when
fake
I
natty?
gain 30 pounds of muscle for a roll, like it's because of gear.
Dude, fucking The Rock.
Yeah. Third one, Mycotrend.
Oh, that.
Top 3 fake natties.
The Rock.
Thing that's rare on Earth is common in space. Rare metals, things that we have fought wars over.
Wait. What's the top 3 fake natties?
Top 3.
Rock, Chris Hemsworth, and the guy that from the memes.
Oh yeah, Michael Hearn.
The most popular website.
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
You wanna tell me that white privilege doesn't exist when white people had a fucking upper hand for 250 years to develop generational wealth, and that black people didn't get the right to fucking vote until the 60s, and you're gonna tell me that white privilege doesn't exist?
What's funny about that is blacks we're doing better during that time.
Because blacks just be black people, can we just be like African Americans or something, where the black community, how would you like it said? How would you feel better when it is? Really, anything else other than what you're.
I'll say how you want.
Anything else other than
how you need it. Tell me what makes you feel.
Literally anything else.
So you're absolutely the reason why people like us can't do well, because they sold to our oppression and you want it. Blacks were doing better under the Jim Crow
If we
era.
acknowledge the oppression of other people, we can heal from it.
No,
But if you want to ignore.
Can't Candice.
Just making shit up.
Making shit up.
It's like such a weird setting too. They're like wearing like Hawaiian shit on their neck.
They're in Hawaii.
Wow.
They're at a Hawaii campus.
It's bloody enough for the two of us. What does that even mean? It means stay away from Larry. I'm his girlfriend. You are? Oh my God, I thought you were a boy. Oh, that's it. Okay.
What the fuck?
This ain't over. Larry is mine. The hell? That was crazy. Like crazier than putting cops on segways. Look at the Trump administration on paper as a report card. It was stellar. It just was.
In what
The
sense?
numbers.
The economy.
The economy. I'm talking about before the COVID economic collapse.
We don't count the whole term. We can cherry pick numbers that make him look like a fantastic president. Why are you so obsessed with Trump?
I like how he's funny. He's just funny.
How's he funny to you?
Yeah, I like that too. Yeah, he's like, I came here for comedy. I was laughing more during those.
This is the last fucking real roast show left on earth, so I'm watching it, folks. You guys fucking made comedy illegal with your little queef
Made
thing.
it illegal, so the best stand-up comedian of all time had to become president.
Yeah.
To shut you fucks up.
Because y'all are turning into a fucking queef space.
You're fat, you're stupid. I just loved it. I felt like his personality was my personality. He's like, got a 15-year-old sense of humor. Exactly. But that is, I love that. You wanted a 15-year-old as president, you got one. 100%. You look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop with your sophisticated sense of humor. Yeah, your little sophisticated sense of humor is systemic racism.
There's adults in the room. Just throw us the jokes.
Throw us the jokes.
Everyone is wondering who Trump is going to pick for his VP. A lot of people, including myself,
Look at this guy. Second Amendment hat, but he's. Look at the letter A.
2A.
Yeah. That's Patriots hat.
That's a Patriot right there.
When Nikki Haley and finally he stopped beating around the bush about it and flat out gives us an answer.
It's gonna be Vivek, dude.
When I make a statement like that about Nikki, that means she will never be running for vice president. She will never be running for vice president. Remember that. There are things
Yeah, because she actually came out against Trump. It's not gonna be Nikki Haley. It's gonna be Vivek, who literally did lick a culo the whole time.
The level now I am in particular, bird brain and lots of other things. There are things that when you say that you're never going to have her, so I hope nobody wants her because I think she's absolutely terrible.
I think she's absolutely terrible. She's terrible. I think she's absolutely terrible. She's terrible.
American policymakers have convinced themselves that Vladimir Putin is going to take over Poland. And it is not a defense of Putin. I don't mean to defend Putin. I'm not a fan of Putin, and I'm not a subject of Putin. I'm an American. However, there's no evidence that Putin has any interest in expanding his borders. He is the largest country in the world, and it's very hard to run. They don't need natural resources. There's nothing in Poland he wants. There's nothing he will gain by taking Poland.
What I heard was you bought AIDS medicine and raised the price by 5,000%.
That's all true.
That's fact. Okay, so that.
Oh, he's talking to Martin Shkreli.
I do agree that though.
No, I don't.
Martin,
Because
your rebuttal?
if you had a comedy manager who said, wonderful, your punchlines are fantastic, you work really hard, you're going to sell tickets for 33 cents, and it's going to be great. We're going to make a lot of money together.
Does going to the show save people's lives?
I don't think it makes a difference. In fact, I would say that it's even more important.
Hold on, let me just say this. Can I make this point? Laughter is the best medicine.
So dumb.
Quifante.
You're talking to a guy that literally fucks people.
Oh yeah, this was the dude that made money like in pharma.
Yeah, he raised the price for AIDS medication by like 1,000%.
I mean, he was seeing a long-term future that we missed, honestly, folks.
Yeah,
it's not right.
He's
He didn't envision New York being fully gay.
Yeah, he was like, I'm tired of this shit. He's on
tired of this shit.
On the subway every day. He's in Manhattan. He's like, oh, you know why we get rid of these people?
Raise the price of their fucking drops. How you doing?
Yeah. Gotta find really.
Terribile.
Sei stanco?
Un po'. Ricordiamo domani.
Domani I have work. Wednesday.
When we recording?
Wednesday. I get off at 6.
Andiamo ragazzi. Andiamo.